It's November, and the MLB season has come to a close. I'm joined now by baseball experts Ben Greenberg and Ryan Balick to ease the pain of life without baseball and discuss some off-season moves. So guys, let's get right into it. Which team that made the postseason in 2012 has the most work to do this offseason?
Well, I'm looking at a team in the AL West that I didn't think really is a powerhouse right now. The Oakland Athletics. Look, they had an awesome 2012 season. The hitters were clutch in times. The pitching was good when it needed to be. But this team did not have a hitter over 300 this season. And playing in the AL West with the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels, both two loaded teams, they need to make some moves this offseason.
Well, there's no question that the A's are not exactly stacked right now, but they are young and can improve on their own, I'd say. The New York Yankees really need some work. I mean, someone needs to tell general manager Brian Cashman that this team can make the playoffs on their own. Now let's focus on winning once we get there. And the way to accomplish that is by building a team that's less one-dimensional. Right now they're just sitting on the 3-run homer, which is not a valid strategy in October.
You're right. I agree. The Yankees really, they have those big guys, and they obviously didn't hit well in the postseason, but those guys are going to hit. Curtis Granderson, he hit 43 home runs in the regular season. Robbie Cano obviously is not going to bat 0 for the entire season.
Right.
The Yankees will bounce back. The pitching for the Yankees, I think, definitely needs to be improved. Not enough.
I do keep in mind that in the last 17 years, only one team has led the league in home runs and then gone on to win the World Series. And right now, the Yankees
didn't work for the Yankees last year.
Exactly, and it won't in the future, I don't think.
Great points, guys. Both teams need to improve in different ways, though. And now let's look. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Which team that made the postseason in 2012 should be thankful for what they have and not make that many moves this postseason?
I really do love the St. Louis Cardinals, to be honest.
Cardinals?
I love everything about them.
7 games out of the wild card.
They won
and you love the Cardinals.
Well, they're certainly built for the postseason. They won the World Series in 2011. They
with
were
Howard Pujols.
One win away this year, so clearly that didn't affect them too much. They're ranked 17th in the league in home runs, yet 4th in the league in runs scored. What does that tell you? That they are built for October baseball. They can win without the long ball.
I agree with you that the Cardinals are an unbelievable team in October. They pull these victories out of nowhere.
Right.
But a team that should be comfortable where they are right now is the Detroit Tigers. Look, they just made it to the World Series, and Victor Martinez, who was out for the entire season last year, he batted over 300 with over 100 RBIs. He batted 330, in 2010. He comes back in the lineup. Prince Fielder, Miguel Cabrera just won the Triple Crown, and Victor Martinez, that's the best 3-4-5 in baseball.
Well, there's no doubt that the Detroit Tigers are in great stance right now, and they don't need to do much this offseason. But I just wouldn't touch the chemistry of the St. Louis Cardinals.
I'll give you that. The chemistry of the Cardinals might be the best in baseball.
You guys are both right. The Cardinals like where they are, but the Tigers are stacked. Going into next season stacked. Let's look at individual players now. There are a lot of free agents this season that people are going to be high on. Josh Hamilton, namely, at the top of that list. Do you think Josh Hamilton is the top free agent this offseason, or is there somebody better?
I've been waiting for this offseason for a long time because Hamilton has been such an interesting player over the last couple of years. In 2010, wins the batting title, wins the MVP, but Hamilton can't stay healthy. If the guy is healthy, he's the best player in baseball by far, and I think because this free agent class is so weak, when there is a guy who's a 5-time All-Star and an ex-MVP who's available, who can produce the crazy numbers that Hamilton does, he has to be the best player in the free agent class.
And I don't disagree with the numbers aspect of that, but the one thing I've never been big on with Hamilton, and the fans aren't either. Look, you got a standing boo coming off the field in this final game in Texas.
Yeah.
His attitude needs so much improvement. I can't see a long-term contract from him. In the one-game finale for the AL West, he dropped a pop-up and didn't even pick up the ball. It cost his team the season.
Definitely do not want to sign a guy to a $100 million contract who's not going to pick up the ball in the outfield. You got to have effort. That's ridiculous.
I'm just not sure he's a winner. I wouldn't sign him to a long-term deal.
So who would you say that might be better than Hamilton right now?
Well, Zach Greinke is the clear choice, but I actually really like B.J. Upton as sort of a sleeper pick.
Over Josh Hamilton?
No, not over Josh Hamilton, but in general, he is a great sleeper pick and can be signed at a lesser price. He can hit for power, lots of speed, ball-hawking center fielder.
I like that just because there are a bunch of good free agents, but Hamilton's the best.
Absolutely. That's the end of our segment right now, but you're right. Hamilton, it should be hot on the market this year. We'll see where he ends up. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for this block, but stay tuned for some basketball talk up next.